Picking up the coffee. Got the keys. Nice day out here, man. Nice day. What a drip. I'm sorry, I'm being rude. You do see some characters, mate. We'll go this way. Yeah, morning. I won't have to move away from the music. Get copyrighted for music, mate. Get copyrighted for music, man. Let's go this way. Oh. Get copyrighted for bad music, mate. Bit of shit, skibber and shabber, and then maybe she nearly said shabba. Shibba. R.I.P. to the skibber D. Thought I'd just make it. I've just worked out. I had a cold shower. Ate a Thai curry that tasted like it had like 10 million cardamom pods in it. And thought I'd come and do a live outside. Have a coffee. Where's the coffee? Have a coffee out in the square, in the sun. Oh, we're going past that horrid little place. Never go in it. Let's go and... That's what I mean. People go, oh, you imagine being a known, whatever the fuck I used to be known for, a long, long time ago, 10, 20 years ago. And then coming out and living 2 seconds away from all these shops. And they all know, and they all know. They will literally know. Anyway. A lot of spies around here. A lot of absolute spies. Ah. A lot of wrong uns in this square that seem to think I'm a wrong un. Oh. Big dog tattoo. Not saying anyone in there's a weirdo. 100% not saying anyone in there's a weirdo. So like, you sort of think, I'm getting followed about by all these people with tattoos. Not saying anyone in big dog tattoos on it though. Not saying old Bill use it or anything in there. Not saying I've repeatedly seen a couple of geezers that think they have a right to just follow me around going in and out of there constantly. Not saying that at all. Big dog tattoos. Go. My bird's had a tattoo in there. My baby's mum had a tattoo in there a long time ago. Go in there. Go and get a tattoo done. Got a... Oh my god! Let's get him on the camera. There you go. He's trying to be loud for a reason. Don't know. Like, you're talking on the phone, mate. You're not on a speakerphone. Talk quietly. Nobody cares about. Oh my god. I'm surprised anyone cares about what I've got to say. Oh. Oh. Anyway, it's not like I'm sitting outside here for a reason. Let's get him on there again. Let me go, let me go, 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 go. Nobody cares about your stupid shit, bruv. Nobody cares. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean that. Scary. Funny, innit? I've started talking about the numpties that I know are following me around. It's not like they've come out in the square or anything. Remember ages ago I talked about the idiot bikers. Remember ages ago I mentioned the idiot bikers. We'll just get everyone on the square in there. Everyone on the square tries so hard to hide from me. Even that weirdo. Not him. Not him. I gave it to you. I gave it to you. We're live on YouTube, bruv. Like you keep you trying. It doesn't matter, like, but like. Yeah, big up Paul. Big up Melly Scott. Skibbity Ohio Rizzler. Stop being a Skibbity Ohio Rizzler. Melly Scott, I don't actually understand what that means, mate. Hamo Hash. I nearly said St. Kilsten, big up. Shibba Shabba. Big up Paul. Esther Tynan, I hope I got that right. Harlow, mate, Essex. Harlow in Essex, bruv. Harlow in Grey Essex, mate. Very, very grey place. Not today, though. Today's pretty nice. Actually, I'm the only one sitting in the shade. This message is being held. Ireland, yeah. Did you see the things I put out about Maghabri Jowl? I hope I said that right. I mean, maybe like the documentary I see like was sort of sugared it, like sugar coated it. It didn't look that bad. Like it's meant to be notorious and all that. The program made it look half alright. Oh look, the spy that's not a spy just walked into Big Dog. Just walked into Big Dog, bless him. There he is, he's not a spy or nothing. He's not a spy and he's not walking up the stairs into the Big Dog offices. Scary. Let's go this way. Let's go that way. Because I've learnt to notice that any noise that it gets made around me, and that could have been totally innocent, always look the other way. That's a lesson in life. If you ever hear the noise, all it is a distraction. Move on quick. Move on quick. There he is. We're live. There's nothing they can do. I know half of these neighbours hide from me, mate. Like I said though, distraction tactics, mate. They make a noise so they can run out the door on the other direction. That's why the guy was being loud behind me. That's why the noise got made with a motorbike. That guy that's being loud, usually he's loud underneath my window for some unknown reason. I don't live on this side, I live on the other side, so you can see where he's standing when he stands on the back. Oh. I used to go in that fishing gaff behind me, angling, whatever. They've got some good bits in there, genuine. That's a genuine thing. Big up Dave Jenkins. Paul, you're fresh out, yeah? Stay out, mate. Nothing is as good as freedom. Even if you've got some numpties that think you should go back in. Nothing taste as good as free. Food tastes better when you're free. Drinks taste better when you're free. I mean, do you know when you're banged up right now, like you woke up or whatever, every time someone goes on movements, you look out your window, it's a nice day like this. By the time you get exercise in a couple of hours time, black clouds, rain, wind, you know that happens. You literally know that happens every single time. Like you'll be looking like, oh, look, come on. And it'll be delayed as well. There'll be some numpty that's kicked off or strung up or something, and you'll be kept behind your door for like the extra hour that you would have been out there. 40 minutes, never an hour, is it? 40 minutes. You'll be kept outside for the extra 40 minutes. Kept inside for the extra 40 minutes. By the time you get let out, it's pissing down. Raining, pissing down. Oh. I think some of the people around here are finally getting the drift. The gist of it. It's do. Yeah, mate, say hello to YouTube. Say hello to YouTube. Say hello to YouTube. Well, I keep catching that bird over on the wall looking at me like... I do act like a weirdo. I do deserve it most of the time. I am a weirdo. I am a weirdo. Definitely got a screw loose, mate. But yeah, that's what I mean. I got a screw loose. Talk about jail, and I just went off the subject totally. Yeah, man. Do you know what? The longer you stay out, I'll think back now to when I went away. I'm like, who was it? Big up Dave Jenkins, said he'd done 12 straight behind the door. Paul, fresh out. Esther, Tynan, all been in jail. Do you know, the longer you stay out, the harder it is. If I got nicked now, like 10 years, never committed a crime for about 10 years. Fucking hell, like you're literally probably about 8 or 10 years, yeah? Since I got out, I can't sit here and without getting my abacus out, I can't remember. But I would crumble now. I couldn't handle it now. It's a different life, isn't it? It's a different life, different sort of living on a different energy, like vibrating on a different frequency. If I got nicked now for something, I wouldn't be able to handle it. I'd crumble. I'd literally crumble. I would crumble like a soggy biscuit, mate. He said, don't grass. I'd probably be looking at me Cody going, do you know what? I don't even like you that much, mate. You're going down. Oh, but you trying to be on camera? Do you want to be on YouTube? Say hello to YouTube. Right. Say hello. You just said it. You just said it anyway. Everyone should say hello to YouTube. There it is. Another one say hello to YouTube. So I mean, I wonder why my neighbours don't like me. Shoving cameras in their face, man. I should be one of them auditors that go around to the police stations. I'm good at being annoying. I'm really good at being annoying. What to do? Friday. Is it beer o'clock yet? I don't. People go from thinking I'm a weirdo to thinking I crack beers open at 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know what time it is. I'll be pulling a Johnny Depp. Isn't every hour happy hour? I mean, they showed all that trial for like some sort of distraction tactic, didn't they, really? But it was... You got to big up Johnny Depp, like. You got to big up Johnny Depp. 100%. That bird was a lunatic. She shit on his bed. She shit on his bed and left it. And he come home and just see her shit on his bed. I mean... a sort of council estate junkiness on another level, innit? And you got some bird like Amber Heard. Do you remember when she pretended to be like a lesbian? She went on the like Top Gear when Jeremy Clarkson still was on it, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm a lesbian," blah blah blah. She only goes with billionaires now, geezers. Wonder why she's not a lesbian. No, camera's on me. Camera's on me. I should have turned it on to them then. I think people will realise that I'm doing a live and try to get on the camera. I should have just spun the camera around for them. Do you know what I have learned though? Might all be in my head. Might all be in my head. But the people that are like the hobbits of Harlow that flit around me, like all they've got is noise and being annoying. That's all they've got. I think old Bill were involved. I don't know. You know, you just don't know. You could have been them from the start. It's like, who's that? It's probably some fucking email about another car that I'm not buying. I think my son's mum's getting a car. Like, I keep getting emails for it, the text for it. It's quite annoying. Yeah, no, all they've got is noise. All they've got is noise. That's all they've got. Noise and flitting around. And when you realise that's all they've got, they sort of like just seem like clowns, mate. They seem like clowns. I'm gonna walk around here in a minute. I'll take you all the little spots they hide in. When my bird has seen them literally hiding outside a fucking pub, like in the car park that is opposite where she lives, the flat. She's seen like the hobbits of Harlow in the bush, like looking up. So I mean, people go, I'm mad. It's gone on, she thought I was mad. It's gone on so long now that she fully agrees with it. She fully sees she fully sees it. It's like, there's only so long you can, like I said yesterday, you can only keep bumping into the same stranger a certain amount of times before they become stalkers, you know what I mean? You only bump into them like once or twice before they become like Jeffrey Dahmers, Ted Bundys, Peter Sutcliffes, Jimmy Saviles. Oh, just pushed the button by an accident. Bad man. Gangsta. 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 Huh. Mate, you got the time? Oh. Was that funny? You know it was. You know it was funny. Look, he's laughing because he knows that was funny. Yeah, let's look at the flats above me. Let's look at them flats. Yeah, big up. Fucking hell, mate. Dowie and Dean's second cousin's cousin. Putting initials on there, mate. But yeah, Feltham was a shithole. I got weighed in loads of times in Feltham. Loads, bruv. Never won a fight. I was only there for a month. If that, 3 weeks. You're talking late 90s, early 2000s. I can't remember the exact date. Late 90s, early 2000s. And, yeah. Shithole, mate. You wouldn't worst that place. I wouldn't wish jail on any of my worst enemies. Because they don't serve no purpose. But yeah, too much testosterone in YP. Totally agree, Dave Jenkins. Gladiator School, Hamo Ash, yeah. Dickhead. But yeah. YP's are shitholes anyway. YP's are shitholes, bro. Because like, Nobody's really had any experience with anything, yeah? Nobody's had any experience with nothing. Everyone thinks that they're bad man and they know everything, because you can't, that's any kid, you can't tell any kid anything ever, yeah? You can't tell any kid anything ever. But yeah, and you add that to the fact that they're all little burgling and fucking drug dealing, armed robbers, stabbers and all that. It's not a good mix. And nobody wants to back down in a YO. Nobody wants to back down, ever. The first proper fight I had in Feltham, in jail ever, it wasn't even a fight, I just got people trying to call me to the window, come and sing a song, blah blah blah, and you don't do it, do you? You always say no, I'm not doing it. And then I had an argument with a geezer. I hit him in front of a screw the next day. That's always a good move. If you really don't want to fight, start the fight in front of a screw, then you just get twisted up and taken away. So that's what I did. Got moved to another wing. What was it? I was on Heron. I can't remember where I got moved to. Curlew, or it might have been another wing. I think Curlew was the basic wing. I don't think I went there. I can't remember. And then I got moved, yeah. And then we went all of I went out to go court. You have to go court from Feltham, innit? Yeah, that's like remand jail as well. You have to go court and this and that. So we need to see if he's on a line. That's why geezer keeps screaming behind me. Bless him. They don't like the fact of sitting in front of big dog tattoo shops. That's not involved. That's definitely not involved. The geezer that walked in there is definitely not involved in it. And then, yeah, I walked into the waiting room, got caught, you get put in the waiting room, 7 o'clock in the morning or whatever, you have to wait for hours. Everyone from my old wing is eating their cornflakes, and they just looked up at me as I walked in. I sort of like half hesitated and stepped back. I was like, oh, please. Then just the door gets shut behind me. Just straight shut it. And then, yeah, I sat down for like 2 seconds, yeah, poured me milk on my cereal. And then,
hastaneye sağlık ocağının ağzına çıkan yaralar için doktora getirdim de şansımıza Türk doktor çıktı.
Literally some geezer went to me, have you got a burn, mate? Or you got a burn blood?
Onun için bir şey yok.
I looked at him, and as soon as I looked at him, yeah, and the tables and chairs are like bolted to the floor, yeah, they don't move, yeah?
Ağzında çıkan
So like literally, as I've sat down. What? You can see these freaks, mate. It's hilarious to me, these fucking freaks in Harlow, the hobbits of Harlow. And then, sorry, I just see another freak, mate. There is some freaks in this square. Then all of a sudden, crack. And where the seats are bolted to the floor, I sort of like half fell back, but the chairs didn't move. So I fell back on my back. My legs are in the air, like stuck under the table, like sort of in some. It's hurting anyway. Like when my legs were stuck between the table and the chair, and they all just jumped all over me. I think what saved me was I was sort of protected by the table, and there were so many of them. Like, they was all trying to get their boots in, and they couldn't really. You know what I mean? They were sort of like all just falling about on each other. But yeah, it didn't help me that much. Yeah, when the screw come in, like my head looked like, I've got a big head anyway. It looked like well, it looks like a brick now. Imagine it like 2 breeze blocks, just all like just super glued together. That's what it looked like. My head was everywhere, mate. Screw open the door. What happened? And I've done the line out of Scum. I fell over, Gov. Fell over. He went, do you want to come out? I went, yes. Like, when I stood next to, stood in the reception bit, just neck like leaning against the radiator. I thought, nah, mate, I was so happy to be out of that room. People go, well, was your ego bruised? No, I didn't care, mate. I wanted out of that room. There was no way I would have manned up and would have oh, no, shut that door. I've got scores to settle here. No, I've got to disagree with you there. I'm going to say Dowie. I can't say Dowie and Dean's cousin's cousin every time. I've got to disagree. Yes, Pentonville was a shithole, mate. Pentonville was docile.
Demaz mı?
Worst Joe ever. John, hello. I did a bit of bird with you in 09 and moved you off my bunk. No, you didn't. I wasn't in jail in 09, mate. Someone else you're talking about. There you go. Ended the conversation quick. John, you're an idiot. Let me let you go. I just got to feel about. So, I mean, why do people even bother to like come in with the things? Half of these people probably just want to. What does it say? The screen tree. Oh, last night. Oh. Esther, do the Irish cartel run Liverpool? Just asking because YouTube is full of talking about them day in, day out. Do you know what? I wouldn't know. I genuinely wouldn't know. Wouldn't have a clue. I'd guess not. They probably are up there. Criminals are everywhere, aren't they? But Liverpool got their own crews probably. So Liverpool got their own crews. Essex got their own crews. London's got their own crews, innit? There's obviously like people that float around everywhere. There's people from London in Spain and whatnot, you know. So they probably are up there because it's not that far, is it? From Liverpool, I know you got to get a ferry and all that. I'm not that stupid. I know it's a different country, but it's not that far. I don't know. I'm sure like there's plenty of other channels that would know more about that than me. Darren G's channel probably. Has he even got a channel anymore? I used to watch him. It's sort of like people just fall out of your like what you're scrolling into, innit, all the time. That's right, I won't lift the camera up in front of you. Someone's looking at me like, what? That's why I put it down low now. Even though it's faced on me, like people don't know, innit? People think if you're holding the camera up, you sort of like pointing it at someone else. Yeah, the camera's on me. Get a grip. Look, me. Camera's still on me. It's dead, mate. Like some dirty look, she's sitting there with her kid. The camera's down low for a start and it's on me. So I turn this way. There you go. What time is it? Don't start that one again, Carl. Like, it's the only part of the phone that's got a crack on is where the clock is. Someone text me through the time, quick. Tam, big up yourself, mate. Ain't seen you for ages. Your message nearly got lost in the... Where you at the moment, Carl? That's from John. Harlow, Essex, mate. I bet that's a foreigner doing your head in. Mate, foreigners don't do me head in. Bernard Squad, suck your mum, your mug. Filming kids in the park. It's live, you donut. I'm in the square. I'm not in the park for one. And I'm in a square, and I think you'll find that as you're watching it, you'll know the camera's been on me, you div. Tam, I'm always watching. You sound like a stalker, Tam, but I like it. Big up Kerry. Oh, I can't say your second name. 1112, cheers. Kerry Giles Nan. I've just butchered that, and I have. Bernard Squad said, imagine your whole identity being a scumbag. See, I'm all about free speech, Bernard Squad. Did you think I wouldn't read that out or that you got to me? Why am I a scumbag? I'm just a family man, mate. I've got a family. I live the 9 to 5 life. You're the one writing muggy comments on YouTube, you drip. Everyone, all message Bernard Squad. Just say drip with no explanation. See, the true feelings of everyone's coming out. Bernard, Hamo Ash, John, couldn't agree more. Bernard Squad. Why do people take the time out to write stupidness? I've never understood that. I class myself as normal. Yeah, the people I chat to on YouTube is normal. Because you're just writing comments, innit? If you see something and you really like it, I've never looked at something. There's loads of videos that you don't like, you don't watch. I've never once gone, do you know what? Let me get my phone out, I need to write this cunt a letter. Or a text, or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? It's sad on a whole nother level. Big dog. Big dog. Definitely big dog tattoos are not involved. I bet someone's sitting in there watching this right now, I guarantee it. Only drips have gone in there so far. Chris Archer, I've got a feeling Bernard is a helmet. Bernard, actually, I'm going to call you. Bernard sounds too posh. Bernard. You sound like a Bernard. I've got a feeling he's got a small helmet, Chris Archer. Yeah, Dowie. Like I said, I've got to shorten your name. Yeah, visits in jail. I go through stages, mate. Sometimes you don't get none though, do you? Sometimes they just dry up. People just get sick of visiting you in the same shitholes. I always get bored during a visit eventually. I usually get bored. After about an hour, like the waiting room's the worst, isn't it? You're sitting in the waiting room. Like your visit start at 2, you might not get called out there till 3. You know your visit's been there since 1. You don't get called out till 3. And you sort of like, it gets boring, man. You get your drink, you get your cake, you get your biscuit, and then it's just boring. Crime World, eh? Esther says she watches a podcast called Crime World. I might check that out. 11:15, yeah, sweet. Nikki IB, your commentary videos are hilarious. Bet you're a right laugh on the wing. You could say laugh or you could say annoying. One of the two. Do your bird alone like John Rambo. I don't think John Rambo was ever in jail. Can't be that small, I filled a few prams. Kerry says she's about to visit her geezer today in jail. Hope you have a good one. Tell him to spread the word about this channel. I know there's phones in there. John said, give him a big kiss from Carl. Well, you can do, I don't care. Ook Fuchs said, if I had a boyfriend in prison, I'd have to visit. Good on ya. Bernard seems like a proper melt from Dowie. Yep. you know what though? Nick IB. I literally just put it on and talk. I don't write nothing down. You probably can tell that. I just talk waffle. If I tried to write a joke down, it wouldn't come out funny. Like, I'd have to rehearse it, and I've never done that in my life. You know what I mean? Let's see, I told you. Been sitting here for 35 minutes. Said at the beginning that it take about 40 minutes for the weather to change. God's sake. There's no in between in England, is there? There's no like, it's summer. We're going to go into the autumn. The leaves are going to fall. It's going to be pretty. Well, it's going to be pretty. It's going to be mild. It's going to be all that. And then all of a sudden, it gets colder, winter. In England, it goes from hot, boiling hot, which it was this summer. People forget that. She was like, because it rained twice, she went, it's done nothing but rain. Like, we had like 3 weeks of like nothing but sun. And then like it would rain once and then it would be hot for another couple of weeks. It was lovely. But it's either it goes from boiling hot, freezing cold. There's no in between. I couldn't agree more. Sometimes though, you know what I mean, you just gotta let it go, ain't you? You know what I mean? Energy, what is it? Energy goes or energy flows? Energy goes or energy flows all day long. So if you don't let the energy flow there, you just gotta let it go. It just wander off somewhere else. It's very hard though. I say all these little quotes that sound good, but you can see me, I'm sitting here just biting at everything. Am I near Hitchin, Esther? Where's that? Hitchin, that's near Stevenage, isn't it? Hour away, something like that. Something along those lines. I've literally only ever driven through Hitchin if I'm going to somewhere. So, yeah, hour. I don't know. Yeah, Bernard, I should say. Just because you paid for, I wouldn't gloat about paying for Iceland, mate. Yeah, everything in there's a quid. Shoplifters don't even go in there because nothing's worth nothing. So yeah, big up Bernard. Hitchin is posh Luton. Luton, mate. The only reason Luton exists is because there's an airport and the Vauxhall Vivero garage, like plant. Other than that, what's there? There's a load of houses built around those two things: the airport and the power plant. Vauxhall Vivero plant. Other than that, there's nothing, and it's depressing, and it's dirty, and it's dingy. It's like a failed experiment, mate. Genuine. It's a shithole. I've stayed in Luton. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy either. It's a shithole, mate. Vauxhall Vivero garage and an airport, and that's it. I reckon a couple of years ago it's probably just all fields, mate. Banging Indian though, takeaway. Surprise, surprise. I had the best Indian takeaway I've ever had up there. I wonder why. Even that, do you know when people get wound up about immigration, you think, who cares? Who cares? If I was told right now that I could go to India and live a better life and be given money and be given a house and told my kids could go to school and get healthcare, I know you don't get healthcare in India, you've probably got or what, do they even have healthcare? But you know what I mean? I'd be off like a shot. Other than like all these other idiots. You wouldn't care about them. Oh, look at these white people coming over and taking all jobs. You wouldn't care. You would just go. I've thought about it loads of times, mate. If there was a country that did it, I'd be gone now. people get worked up over nothing, mate. Do you think rich people, like proper rich people that run everything, do you think they are racist? Honestly, do you think when a billionaire or a trillionaire white geezer from England meets the billionaire, trillionaire black geezer from Africa, do you think they're looking at each other and going, oh, like, looking down on each other? Do you think the white man's looking down on him? Or do you think they're both looking at each other, doing their little secret handshakes and looking down on all the working class people? Don't matter what your race, creed, race, gender is, what you pretend to identify as, whatever. You know what I mean? Esther, do you know Paul O'Shea? Are you talking to me, Esther? Otherwise, because maybe not, I don't know. Bernard, Zoe said, Bernard, I bet you spent half your gyro on frozen pizza and budget bangers. Oh, he probably did. Amo Ash says Bernard loves his turkey. He is a turkey twizzler. I bet his willy looks like a turkey twizzler. Uncooked, raw, savage. Big up Amo Ash. I nearly said Homo Ash at the beginning, mate. I do apologise. You clearly, well, you might be, I don't know. Very nearly said that. Another wanker down there. Oh, you never know. There you go. Oh, what? Dowie, I couldn't agree more, mate. It is hard. As an example, being in Arlo, mate, it's like you get to a level and that's it. You get to a certain level and boom, you just stay there forever. You can't earn past that. Like I'm talking about pay rise, like pay gap, the wages, I should say. Sort of built for working class people to live in and not get nowhere. Genuine. I don't plan on staying here forever. And that's not even a diss. I mean, a lot of places are probably like that, are built like that. Where like, you literally kind of know, you can go and work in factories, you can go and work everywhere. But that's it. You ain't going to get no higher paid job. W said, you get a week of sun in the UK. I moved away 20 years ago, back now. I love the country, but I'd work. Oh yeah, I've already read that. Yeah, Susie True, about a week of sun. But this year was different, man. Did get bare sun, but there's no in between. Alright, what, Paul's doing 2 life sentences. I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a clue who he is. Kerry, was that message directed at me? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Harlow, yeah. But your boy lives around Harlow, yeah? Oh, sorry. Kerry, so I thought you were talking about your actual child from Harlow, sorry. Ah, let's go for a walk, man. Ah. Let's go for a walk. Let's get you in. You can say hello to YouTube. Bang. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not your mate.
Oh, you're not?
No, I want to get you in on YouTube live. Say hello. Hello. Bang. Now we're live. There's no getting out of it now.
Oh, I'm working, so...
Yeah, good. I hate that cunt. I don't even know if he's just by. Probably not. He's just annoying as fuck. Oh. Still can't see the time. Fucked. Fish food. Fish food, fish food, fish food, fish food. You right, mate? Fish food.
Fish food, do you want the pond one or the normal stuff?
They are pond fish, but they're in a tank.
Okay. So we've got all
Yeah,
the
goldfish.
and if not, you've got the flakes or the wheat jam and that on the bottom.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. I didn't know this was you. I got come in here before. I didn't.
That's alright.
Do you know what? Sweet. Yeah. Sorry, mate. Just wanted to see where the fish food was. I ain't got to go to the bloody PetSmart anymore. I live over there. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Sweet. Cheers. Sorry. Yeah, Jenny, you're looking for fish food then? Looking for the fish food. Shops just round the corner. I always have to go to Pets World, man, or Pets, whatever it's called. You know, the big one. I went in there before to get to goldfish. You don't have to show this level of ID to get a rabbit, mate. Yeah, there was like I'm talking a little fish, inches, like one of those tiny little ones, like. Yeah, there was like, do you have a 60-litre tank? Like 30 litre. And I was honest at first, yeah. I went, no, I've got 30 litre. I can't sell it to you then. I went, what? I went, what? I went, okay, yeah, no, but I've got a 60 litre. I haven't filled it up yet. Just started talking shit. They went, even if you had one, we couldn't sell it to you for 24 hours because have you done the setup and all that? I'm like, no. Fucking setup? What setup? You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, even if you had the 60 litre tank, you'd have to do the setup, put the tank on, get it all going, and leave it for 24 hours before you could put the fish in there. You'd have to, and I'm like, what? For a goldfish? I was like, and I said it, I went, if I wanted that rabbit right now, you'd send it to me without a hutch. He was like measuring it and saying you've got to get a certain amount. Like, what are you talking about? So I walked out of there. I literally walked out of there. And yeah, didn't get a fish. I walked to the little pet shop round the corner and got one. Who clearly don't care. Well, they do care. I'm not saying they're going to sell me one to eat it, but they sell me all my fish, and they live as well. They live long. They actually live long. Just walking past the pub. I got nicked for conspiracy to burgle 56 pubs, didn't I? So clearly I must be plotting to rob this pub. Actually, no, I got let off without charge for that, didn't I? The two boys that did it went away for 5.5 years each because it weren't me. There you go. There you go. Clearly wasn't me. But I mentioned it on YouTube, which was probably a mistake. You got to own it though, ain't you? Bernard got no life, keyboard warrior, he loves Iceland, and Jeremy Vine in the morning. Yes, big up Jeremy Vine. Type of blow to get fish food on tick. I wish they would tick me fish food, mate. I'd be all over it. There you go, Bernard. Bernard. I keep saying Bernard. I keep giving you too much credit. Bernard. I've even read out your other message, see? Go and polish your trumpet. I'd say keep it respectful, but Bernard, isn't he? Thing is, though, people like Bernard, he probably loves this. He's probably getting off to it, whacking off over his little sticky little keyboard right now, making all his keys sticky as F all over the window. Looks like spit all over the window. Spit and toothpaste. You know when you brush your teeth in the so when you brush your teeth in the morning and you get that little bit of spit on the mirror? His is full of that, only it's not toothpaste. A bit of rabbit stew is lovely. I've missed the start at the beginning of that conversation, Esther and I, but I like a little bit of rabbit. I've never had it in a stew. It's one of them things though, isn't it? It's like when I went to Spain for the first time when I was a kid. They eat rabbit, they eat horse. You view them things as pets, didn't you? And it's hard to get it over, like, and actually eat it. I couldn't eat a pig's ear or a chicken claw though, mate. Never. In a million years. Never in a million years, mate. Could I eat a chicken claw? Or a pig's ear. Or a pig trotter. Whatever they had in these weird packets out there, mate. I could never eat... I'm waffling now, but I could never eat a dog. Never! You know when you go like to Asia and all that? I know someone that went out there and they said like... monkey brain, but they... take the brain out of the monkey like in front of you, like literally in front of you. I bet this pub's freaking out. I bet this pub's freaking out that I'm sitting here. I'm sitting right outside it. They do not like me for some unknown reason. I never stepped foot in that pub ever. The 56 conspiracy to burgle 56. I know I got off of it, DCI Swan. I know I was released without charge because I didn't do it. And I know you'd probably be running around grassing me up to all the pubs because I got off of it, DCI Swan. I didn't get off of it. I got let off without charge. There's a difference because I didn't do it. The two boys that did it, I went to Bedford. One of the boys was in there. I went, "You bastard." He went, "What?" I went, look at this charge sheet," and I showed him all the things that he'd done, and he was laughing his head off, mate. I got released without charge for it anyway. I might have to come in here later. I said, "Is it beer o'clock yet?" Should I go in there now? All on my own, just to prove again that they're not going to do nothing. I'm literally looking at my son's house, my son's kitchen window, bedroom window, right from here. It's where they'll spy on his bedroom. Literally where they'll spy on it. Oh. You're not a spy, are you, mate?
You look like a spy.
World War II spy. No, sorry, I'm talking into the phone. That was all I'm doing. Like, yeah. He probably thought, what? It just come out as I was talking. Biddy biddy bee. Big up JD. Well, that weren't you, was it, Bernard? Hanging out the end of someone, cottaging? Is it you that termed that name, that phrase, cottaging? Was it you that termed that phrase, made it famous? I've heard you're a notorious cottager. I've heard you've got an Asbo for cottaging all around West London and Soho. That is West London. I've heard that you got off with it though. They had to take that you told them that it's part of who you are. You can't stop it. It's like breathing oxygen. And they went, all right, we don't want you to die. We'll just let you be a cottager. MOS, big up MOS, Bernard Squad Cottage Edition. Yeah, the original cottager, mate. The original rump shaker. Oh, at least I ain't got to get me boy today, man. Oh shit, he's still getting dropped off though. He's still only 3. 11:40. $11.40, mate. OG pillow biter. I've heard he lays on his back and takes it like a woman. He likes to look in his boyfriend's eyes.
You offer?
Right, did you live down near Tesco's?
Hey?
Or did you used to live down near Tesco's?
I live everywhere, mate.
No, in Church Langley, years ago, in a flat.
Yeah.
Do you remember Warren and Wesley?
Yeah.
Carl?
Was it?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Fucking hell.
But you know what? Yeah, no, actually, do it.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, and I see. Do you still see Warren? Do you still see Warren and Wesley?
No,
Sorry, I'm not trying to keep.
I was having a beer.
Sorry, I just bumped into someone that I ain't seen for about 10 million years.
You're probably kidding.
That's weird,
No,
mate.
we can't even smoke with it. It's all right. No, it's all right. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to go for the all of that 12 o'clock.
Oh, mate.
Are you alright? Yes,
I bet this way now. Old Bernard thought it was going to turn out when he started giving it. Bless him. Just lie on your back, Bernard, and spread your legs and think of England.
As soon as I get the broom out, everyone comes in.
What? Yeah, I'll go to them, yeah. Oh, change your car. You've been alright,
Yeah, have you seen Warren and Wesley?
Hey?
Do you still see Warren and West?
I
They're 2 ginger boys.
know, but up to you, I can't remember.
Nah, well, you clearly don't see him anyway. No, I ain't seen him for years.
No,
either.
I mean, like Warren and West older than me.
The 2 geezers that used to go up your
So I
flat.
used to go with my sisters.
No, they used to go up your flat. I ain't seen him for years anyway. You obviously clearly don't, yeah.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, cool.
You still do the old...
Nah, mate, I don't do anything. I fucking give all that up like about 10 years ago.
Ah, I still crack on.
Sorry, have a good, have a good one
It's
anyway.
one of them ones, isn't it?
Have a good one. See you later. Oh, mate, that was weird. I literally ain't seen him for about a million years. That's when I was bang at it, man. Fucking hell, mate. Sort of reminds you that you didn't like that person, you know what I mean? Weird. Right, I've generally got to go and get my son soon. I can't even see what the time is. Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry, I've got to go and get my kid in a minute now anyway. Sorry.
No worries.
Right. Yeah. Alright, see you later. 11:43. Yeah, I clocked it. It's actually 11:44. Sorry. Go and get a job, please, for my kid's sake. Give him a better life. How's your nice boy? You little wrong un. I don't believe me or any of the people on here remember me ever saying it was a boy. You little weirdo. How do you know I don't work nights? How do you know I don't do shifts? How do you know I don't work part-time? I don't remember ever saying any of that. Bernard. Oh, faggoty Bernard. Bless your little heart. You don't know that I don't work. That's the thing. I only haven't worked for about a week and a half. Oh, no. Actually, a couple of weeks longer than that. I get called a liar. But I got sacked, man. Can't help that. Maybe I could. I could have worked harder. I don't even know I come up here. I've got to go back down in a minute. Should just stay down there. That was weird. I bumped into that geezer, mate. It wasn't that weird. He was going in the pub, but I ain't seen him for years, man. I know all about you, dull boy. Do you? Well, tell everyone then. Expose me, you moron. Expose me, please. Oh, no, wait, you can't, because I've told everyone everything on me. That's the only reason you know everything. It's the only reason you or any numpty knows me is because I've told you everything on here. But if you know something that no one else does, quick, expose me. I'll give you a couple of minutes because I'm dying to go to the toilet and I'm going to end it soon. So quick, you've got like 2 minutes to expose me, Bernard. You can't expose sewage. You could let it leak all over the street. You could let it bubble up from under the ground and leak all over the street. That'd be like what you're doing, exposing all my shit all over the street. So go on then, do it. I've got some other numpty that likes to message me telling me that he's gonna that the BBC are gonna have all my stuff taken down soon because it's like over a copyrighted issue. It's like you can tell he's fishing. The person's fishing to try and get information about how actually you get around it. And he's going, well, how do you get around it then? Go back and look at the messages. It's probably Bernard. He's probably another cottager like Bernard. Top cottager. Cottage Express. Him and Bernard do the Cottage Express together. Go and smoke a joint. I don't smoke joints. There you go, Bernard. That's saying you don't. I thought you knew everything about me. I don't smoke joints. I haven't smoked a joint in years. Defo is the same crew. 100%. All these little muggy stalkers are in the same crew. Come on, Bernard, quick. Expose me. You've got like a minute and a half left. Go and smoke a joint. Imagine even if I did smoke. Go and smoke a joint. I'm paranoid. No, you are literally saying the things I'm repeating. You're paranoid. Go and get a job. My job's fucking your mum, Bernard. I'm a whore, and your mum pays well. Even though even though when I do it, her big dick rubs on my leg. I reckon Bernard's probably about 14. I reckon his skin colour's probably black. Not because I don't like black people, but because I've got like a big ass black stalker problem. Though half of them work in big dog tattoos. I know they don't work in big dog tattoos. Well, I nearly said they do. I've been saying the whole life that big dog tattoos are not involved. My bird got a tattoo there, so they're obviously nice people. You are no man. Bernard, you're giving it over YouTube, mate. I'm no man. You're literally giving it over YouTube. I would say you're rattled, Bernard. That's why you keep coming in with the messages 100 miles an hour. A quick expose me. If I was so rattled, I'd end it. Quick, expose me for what I am. I might even stay on here for another 10 minutes and let Bernard get up all the dirt he's got on me. You're no man, you can't bite. You've just said that. Who's rattled? You've already said that thing. You're repeating the same crap now. He's a snitch or old Bill. Yeah, definitely. He's definitely a snitch. I would bet my life he would be a snitch. If I actually did say anything on it, he'd be all over it. Does nothing all day. I've got a 3-year-old baby, mate. Would you think I do nothing all day? How do you think he lives? How do you think he lives? Do you think he feeds himself? Do you think he brings himself back from school? Do you think he plays with himself? Get your mind out of the gutter, Bernard. I know where your mind just went then. Stay on them roads, Bernard. I make my woman work. Who says I'm in a relationship? Bernard. Who says I'm in a relationship? She has got a career, his mum. She's got a banging career. She had that career way before she met me. I just get warehouse jobs. Do it, get sacked, get another one, get sacked, get another one, get sacked. And come on YouTube and talk to Bernard. Oh, and I write a book. I've already written one book. I want the number 2 now. Sorry, Bernard. That poor woman. Are you talking about your mum? I know she's poor. Well, she's not poor once I leave her at night. Whop! See, that's the real dough I do get. Whoring for your mum. Go and get a job. I don't have to. Your mum pays well. She pays in gifts. She pays me in gift cards. Boots gift cards. Go and buy your son some food and clothes. Go and buy your son some food and clothes and be honourable. Ugh. I actually think this is an old person. An old retarded person. I don't think it's a kid. I reckon we're going in the opposite direction. Old and retarded. Nothing wrong with being retarded though, is there? Sorry, I've offended retards. I'm offending people with... The only retard's Bernard. Let's get it straight. The only raspberry in the room is Bernard. Raspberry additioning, cottaging, additioning, strawberry flavoured cottager. Strawberry flavoured cottage pie. No, not paranoid, Bernard. You really are here. You're really talking shit. Strawberry flavoured cottage pie. Come on, Bernard, hurry up. I need to go to the toilet. Fucking expose me for what I am, quick. I'm not going to go piss with and insult everyone by letting them listen into that trickling into the toilet. Quick, expose me. Don't just keep saying the same thing. You'll just repeat. You're letting everyone know you're a thicko with only one brain cell. Quick, expose me. Don't just keep saying I'm not a good dad and I'm paranoid and blah blah blah. Bernard works for the Cottage Express. I won't be exposed, Bernard. You're going to expose me right now. Do it. Do it. All the numpties, you clearly are probably one of the followers, one of the stalkers, Bernard, yeah? You probably just watched me in the square, you wrong'un, yeah? Look, everyone in Arlo knows. Who's rattled? You're about to expose yourself. I don't talk to everyone in Arlo, so that's another lie. No, everyone in Harlow doesn't know me. There's millions of people in Harlow. Most of them don't know me. Just you and your little clique, your little cottage clique. The little Cottage Express is going to go trundling on. Look, that's more interesting than watching you, Bernard. Watching the numpty up and down there. And he is a numpty, they're all numpties. He'll come back in a minute pretending he's cleaning. You may have heard that, like, as I've been slagging Bernard, like, that's just been going up and down. There's not a shred of fucking rubbish out on that street. Just chill out, mate. Jesus Christ. Everyone in Harlow knows. I hope they do, actually, because the only reason they would know is if they watch this fucking YouTube channel. So I hope they do. That's why I do it. Another thing that divs like Bernard don't seem to get. They know because I say, because I've told them. JD, I don't think randoms are spying on me, mate. I think there's like just a couple of fucking neighbours that have got a right bee in their bonnet. And Bernard's just acting like one. So I don't think I am rattled. That's why I just sat in the square. Go and buy your boy some clothes. Coming from Bernard. Bernard, your mum spies on me. JD, your mum spies on me. Bernard and JD. That's probably the spies. That's probably who the spies are. Rattled. Which one of you two are really rattling anyway? You keep saying the word rattled, Perrier. Probably the same div. What? Which one of you is really rattling? You must have it on your mind. The binman? JD, I've never mentioned the binman. Why are these divs hotting themselves up? I just took a picture. I just changed the camera off my ugly mug to show you what the noise was out there. That's all I did. That's all I did. What are you talking about, mate? So you know these people are thick. They're jumping on things that mean nothing. The binmen are going to get me now. They're not. Like I said, I just showed you the noise out the window. Oh no, he's definitely paranoid. So JD and Bernard are both lemons. JD and Bernard are both part of the Cottage Express, the Cottage Clique, the clique of cottages, the clotted cottagers crew. Want a bit of their clotted cream up your inside your scone. Poor old numpty Bernard. Kerry, I just think it's funny, mate. And Hamo has for FBI? No, he's not a Yank, he's a cottager. Cottagers are international, man. They don't live by the same rules as us. They don't identify as like from what country they're from. It's just if you're a cottager, you're a cottager. That's all you are. True that. Never a truer word said. Just jump on the Cottage Express and don't go to bed. Bernard and JD wish me dead. Sad sacks, mate. I bet you think it's the big man. Yeah. Try jump on anything because I tried to show you the noise out there. I get them at... oh. Oh look, JD and they're back now. Thinks people follows him on the motorway for miles. No, I don't. I think you're following me for miles. You probably think I'm going to the same cottage spots as you. You try and stop me. I know you do that. I told you before, I'm not going to take you to any places. I don't know any, so stop following me. Thinks people follow him on the motorway for miles. One bong too many. Never said I did a bong either, JD. Never said I smoke joints. Never said I do bongs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Right. Anyway, I've got to go because I've got to go and be a bad father now. Adios.